right, Aquarius, you have blossoming abundance for your energy of the week, number 3. This is going to be your reading for the week of January 24th through January 30th of 2021. So I'm really glad to see a blossoming abundance, Aquarius, because this is going to be a tough week. We have the Mercury going retrograde at the end of the week on the 30th, and towards the end of the week, I believe on the 28th, we also have the full moon, so we have all that releasing to do. This is the first full moon of 2021, and it's also the first Mercury retrograde of 2021. We do have 3 a year, so it is going to be a pretty intense year. Readings so far have been pretty intense, but I am really glad to see this energy, Aquarius. So clearly some abundance is coming in, and it's coming in with extra. A challenge or obstacle that you might face this week, you have the 10 of Wands, Aquarius. A lesson already learned that can help you with that challenge or obstacle, you have the 2 of Pentacles. And then the outcome for the week, let's see, you have the 6 of Swords. Beautiful. Alright, so a challenge or an obstacle that you might face this week, Aquarius, you have the 10 of Wands, and this is all about stress. You're overburdened. There's a lot of weight on your shoulders. You're ready to put these wands down. You're tired. But you haven't given up. You're still going. You're still trying to reach your goal. But it is about exhaustion. And then this could be, too, that you're exhausted. Not necessarily doing something. This could be about waiting for something too. Like you could be waiting for something and it's causing you, like, you're tired of waiting, that kind of thing. I'm picking that up for somebody. A lesson that you've already learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle, you have the 2 of Pentacles. So the 2 of Pentacles is like where you're juggling too much, or there's too much to choose from, or you need to pick one thing. So I feel like with this being in your lessons already learned, you already know that you're carrying too many burdens. You already know that you're trying to do too much. You already know that you are tired and exhausted, and you need to whittle this down to one thing. I would say that it's also trying to tell you that you need to focus on yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Aquarius, outcome for the week, you got the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords, you can see the water is real turbulent. Where they're coming from and where they're headed, the water is very calm, and it does show, like, it looks like maybe another adult here and a child, so it looks like a family. And the 6 of Swords does talk about, like, going to calmer waters. You're taking yourself out of a difficult situation and you're putting yourself in a more calmer environment, and I do feel like, Aquarius, that is what your outcome is going to be this week. And then I do want to do a couple of the Queen of the Moon Oracle for guidance. Whatever this energy is that is abundant this week, blossoming abundance. Abundance is always good. There's good things. It's not like an abundant, I don't feel like it's an abundant of worries. I feel like at the end of this week, you're going to take yourself away from this situation, and then that's where that blossoming abundance is going to come in. Alright, and then guidance will do 2, just like we did last week. 1 for the beginning of the week and 1 for the end of the week. So you have a balance, so it's going to fall right on top of that 2 of Pentacles, and that very much talks about balancing. It's too much. You have too much going on here, and you need to make it even. Pick one. And then you also have realization. Realization is where you realize something. It's possible that you thought something was going to go a certain way for a very long time, and you recently got some sort of information. It could be when you made this decision here with the 2 of Pentacles, that you made some sort of realization that you need to remove yourself from the situation. You need to take yourself to a calmer environment. Alright, and then lastly, we're going to do the Moonology Oracle. I like to do these last. It's going to help with emotions. I do see some up and down here, so it does feel like it's going to be an up and down week emotionally. Again, towards the end of the week, very intense energies with the full moon and Mercury going retrograde. It is possible that you've already felt these energies. I know I have. Mercury retrograde is infamous, but I feel like we are kind of already starting to deal with that kind of situation. It is very much where things from your past come back into your life. I feel like it's like a test from the universe to see, like, have you learned your lesson? Are you ready to move on in like a healthier way? And so Mercury retrograde and that full moon being at the end of the month is just really could cause a lot of like delays, miscommunication, arguments that come from miscommunication. So I would say just try to be very calm, try to keep everything really balanced, and try to understand that this is what's happening. So if people are acting a certain way, that is why it's happening. If you're having delays in certain situations or miscommunications, that kind of thing, that is why it's happening. All right, so emotional guidance for Aquarius. You have, it's the full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Okay, I do believe that is what's going to happen just because of everything that's going on at the end of the week. So Aquarius, just try to stay balanced, try to stay as calm as possible. Make sure that you're focusing on yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Make sure you understand what Mercury retrograde is. If you don't, make sure you do some research so you can understand how these alignments cause us to behave a certain way and cause certain things to happen. So when those things do happen, there's not like a fiery climax, right? We're able to control our emotions and we're able to make better decisions. All right, Aquarius, I feel like that is your week. It sounds like you're going to have a pretty busy week like everyone else. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if this feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.